After 2 titles and 4 more finals, including becoming runners-up at Wimbledon and the US Open, Jamie Murray and John Peers are having a year to remember. We caught up with the pair during a spot of mini golf to discover why their season is going so well.
I think we just both actually started to click a little bit more. We've been winning a lot of matches throughout the year, and I think it was just a matter of time until we put 5 or 6 good matches together in a Grand Slam or in a Masters event. I think it just, the hard work paid dividends for us to finally paid off.
Having been a team for a while now, this year they've really hit their stride, delivering on the biggest stages.
We've been a lot of the top teams, if not all of them. And we've, you see them doing well. Obviously, you think, why can't that be us? Why can't it be our time to do that? And we've been working hard in practice. We've put a lot of good results together this year.
Just got comfortable with what we're actually doing as a team, and also what we need to do individually in terms of our roles inside the team. It's tough to actually play a good level of tennis for 5 or 6 matches in a row, but I think there's more clarity in terms of what we need to do as a team and what we need to do individually.
This year, the pair have proved that when they hit top form, they can beat anyone. Mark Petchey breaks down just why their styles work so well.
I think they're difficult to play against, and I think that's the thing. They got big serves, they move very well in the net, obviously. I think they're sort of in and out with their returns, which actually sometimes is harder to play because, suddenly you go through very quiet patches and then suddenly they're into you, and then you suddenly are rocking on your heel. You haven't had to play too many big points. So I think from Jamie and John's point of view, that's actually a huge advantage for them. Consistently, they've been putting some great results together. They look happy on the court.
For Jamie, being a part of the Murray family brings its own pressures with the success of his brother Andy. But that pressure seems to motivate Jamie as he strives to be one of the game's best doubles players.
The whole Murray family is so well known, and that between them they've really sort of galvanised tennis and put it on the map. It's in the headlines, you see them in the newspapers all the time, and I guess at times it's probably been a little tough for Jamie, because not that it's going to bother him particularly, but it has been tough for him because Andy has just achieved phenomenal success, and I think he sort of deserves this. And I think you've already seen how popular he is with everybody, and it's not just about watching Andy play singles because, doubles is an art form in itself, and he's done very well.
With so many different teams succeeding in doubles, it's a great time for those who can produce their best tennis when it matters.
I feel as though it's a lot more open now. If any team's actually playing good on their day, it's actually tough to beat them, and Jamie and I feel that as well in terms of if we produce our best tennis on the day, we're going to be tough to beat, if not unbeatable. So the challenge is for us to keep producing, and I think it's actually very open at the top now because there's quite a few different teams and pairings as well that can actually do really well at any given time.
Currently 4th in the Emirates ATP doubles race to London, both men are focused on clinching a spot at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals for the first time.
For us, it's like, it's cliche, isn't it? It's try to take one match at a time and do as well as you can in that particular match. And if you take care of business your side, then hopefully the results will work for you, and we'll be able to qualify for the end of the year.
It's been a goal we've set the last couple of years for us to make the top 8 teams, and I think it'd just cap off a really good sort of process we've had over the last couple of years in terms of building the partnership and building what we're both doing as a team and individually on the court. And I think it'd really just give us both a big pat on the back in terms of all the hard work we've been doing. So unfortunately it's not done yet, so we've got to keep working.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, as the Asian swing gets underway, we have a special report from Kuala Lumpur and the Malaysian Open. And we'll be in China with the best of the action from this year's Shenzhen Open. Don't forget to log on to the all-new ATPWorldTour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.